What is up YouTube, and welcome to this Jessica Jones video. So we have got finally a Marvel Netflix show drop a day early. Now part of me thinks that this is possibly due to the fact that it is International Women's Day, so Jessica Jones is dropping today. Or it might be the fact that they also have Love dropping tomorrow. So the third season, I believe it's the final season of Love, is dropping as well tomorrow. So I guess I don't want to overload things, perhaps, maybe, I don't know. But Love is a fantastic show which you could or should definitely check out if you are a fan of shows like Community and, well, the general things like that, like Parks and Rec, etc. But Jessica Jones is absolutely awesome. I really did love this. So if you're new to the channel, please do drop a like and a subscribe at the end if you enjoyed this video. I cover everything MCU, Marvel Comics, straight through to DC TV, and pretty much anything behind me. Things like Star Wars, the lot. Basically, whatever I'm really into at the time is what I make videos on. But Jessica Jones, I have been hyped for ages. It's been years, it feels like years, since we got the last season of Jessica Jones. And while she has been in the Defenders, I have been really looking forward to seeing more of Jessica Jones, because it's easily my favourite of the shows, mainly due to David Tennant, but Krysten Ritter is absolutely amazing. I love her on pretty much everything she's been in. So the fact that we're getting her again here is brilliant. And at the moment, I am up to episode 5 of this thing. So I'm about halfway through episode 5, but it's getting a bit late, so I wanted to put this video out. So it's episode 1 to 4 that we're going to be talking about. I will be doing the rest of the season, and that'll probably drop on Saturday, my video for that. My Easter eggs a couple of days later, and I will be doing an Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. video as well on Saturday. So it's really, really busy this weekend, which means no Gotham or Arrow videos, unfortunately. But I've got a theory about Gotham I will be dropping as well if you are a regular viewer. But the first 4 episodes of this, now there is a big complaint amongst everyone. It seems to be that this show is incredibly slow. Yes, if you thought Luke Cage was slow, and personally I really, really did think that Luke Cage was good, but it was very, very slow. And now Jessica Jones is taking things to the next level. While the original season, you could argue, was pretty slow, but it did have the looming spectre of the Purple Man, and we did have David Tennant in a superb acting role, which provided other stuff to kind of talk about and see, so it was able to cut to other things. However, this season doesn't have that. It's very, very slow. But the cast are immensely watchable. Now, Krysten Ritter and, of course, the woman who plays Patsy, they are amazing. They are really, really good in their roles. They just incredibly watchable. We've seen Trish, Patsy, whatever you want to call her, over multiple kind of seasons. So we've seen her in Defenders. I'm not sure if she popped up. I believe she popped up in The Punisher or Daredevil Season 2. I think just seeing her in the background with her talk show, which is pretty cool, because it seems like they're setting up their own sort of MCU, kind of a subsection here in all of these shows, because we see a lot of other people pop up. So, like I said, it's very slow, but they're immensely watchable. Each one of these characters is a lot of fun to watch, and the performances, at least through up to episode 5, or halfway through episode 5, they're really, really good, and we're exploring more of the characters in depth. Now, what is really cool is that we have the first episode. The first episode features an actual Marvel hero, one of the oldest Marvel heroes we've ever had, and that is the Whizzer. And funny enough, we're seeing a speedster. Now, while speedsters have been pretty much resigned to DC, we do have Quicksilver, who is the resident Marvel speedster, but the Whizzer is one of the first ones of all time. And while he looks nothing like his counterpart in the comics, he does have the similar name. His mongoose is called Emil, who was the doctor who made him the Whizzer. And it doesn't have the same name or anything like that, but it's pretty cool that we did have that. And we do have the overarching mystery this season is who else was actually created around the same time as Jessica Jones. So that's quite cool. We're going to see a lot of other people pop up. I think maybe we're going to see some more characters as well throughout this season who have something to do with Marvel. We might see some other takes on Marvel characters. Maybe they're going to use people like the Whizzer or that kind of level to actually be the ones that were created. So I think that's pretty cool. I'm excited to see where that actually goes in this season. Now, while I said that we're talking about, or we're exploring the mystery of how Jessica Jones was created, her origins are a bit different. So her origins in the comics, she was, the chemicals that she was kind of, went all over her and things like that, is seemingly what did have special properties to them. So that's when she gained her powers. And however, in this version, it seems like she would actually gain those powers after this accident and after this car crash. So what happened is all of these were created, and it's quite cool. It's like some kind of Winter Soldier mystery or some sort of extremist kind of mystery as well, which I think is pretty cool. I do like that, and we're open to see where this actually goes. And we're just up to the point where she has been framed for the murder of one of the associates of a rival PI who is providing some very interesting competition, because it's highlighting the fact that she's not the best PI. There are private investigators who are better, and well, it's dealing with that. It's kind of nice to see her world as a PI open up just a bit more. But I'm guessing she's had a lot more infamy, as the whole thing with the Purple Man is mentioned pretty much in one of the first few scenes of the season. But we're dealing with the aftermath of that. The Defenders isn't mentioned too much, which is quite weird. We do have a Danny Rand mention as well. Rand Corporation is mentioned with Jerry Hogarth, who is now dying, which is pretty much sucks. I love Carrie-Anne Moss. She's a great character, and it's nice to see her explored just a bit more. And while I say that this season is slow, we're exploring the characters in depth a bit more. There's no super villain properly just yet. There's no overarching kind of mega villain when we're exploring the characters just a tad more, which, like I said, is watchable and it's enjoyable. So I do like that. And Foggy getting chewed out by good old Jerry was pretty funny as well. I did like to watch that. It's nice to see him, and that's another part of the huge subsection of the MCU I was talking about. So, like I said, a really, really good season so far. I have really, really enjoyed it. But the one kind of criticism I would say about this mystery is that the overarching mystery so far is being unraveled just way, way, way too slowly for my liking. I would like them just to give us a hint, just a tad, a bit more. They're just introducing these threads and slowly unrolling them, such as, like I said, the person who framed Jessica Jones. We see her going around and expect her to be involved a lot more, and it seems like it's not the shady organisation IGH are not the ones behind the Whizzer's death. It's actually the fake Dr. Hansen who is causing all of these problems. So, like I said, we'll probably see just how this unravels over the course of the next lot of episodes, but I'm very excited for this next lot. But we also have a really weird thing, is the fact that Will Simpson Nuke has returned, only to be killed off pretty soon, which is really, really strange. So I quite like that. I did like to see the continuation. It's weird that he's back, but it's done literally just to set up Hellcat. So the character of Hellcat, obviously, for Trish's comic book origins, she was obsessed with all heroes and wanting to be a hero, wanting to be a superhero. And obviously she ends up becoming a superhero. Now here, she's obsessed with being a hero, and then takes the sort of combat enhancer drug that we had in the previous season and is wearing the same colours. So I'm expecting, as time goes by, she will actually become a hero. Possibly next season if we get another season, because apparently we're not getting another season of Defenders, which completely sucks. Now, another last Easter egg was really, really cool mention of good old Captain America and the idea that he's getting a brand new shield, which he is. He is getting one in Infinity War, so a nice little kind of thing there. I'm not sure if it was the first time we had anything like that, any kind of Avenger mentioned by name. I can't remember. We probably have. It's just me having bad memory in my old age. However, that is it for this video. Please do drop a like. Please do subscribe. I'll see you soon, and goodbye.